the dust of the high plains, a lone figure stands. No neighbors for miles, just red dirt and sand. A hat pulled down low, shadows hide his face. Isolation's his friend in this empty place. Nights by the fire, full of stories untold. Every wrinkle and scar, a memory of the old. His horse is his partner, his rifle his guide. In the wild Texas heat, he's got nowhere to hide. Lonely cowboy in Texas, where the mountains meet the sky, living out his days, letting the world pass by. No one to love, no one to forgive. A great life he's chosen, and this is how he lives. Mornings of promise of another quiet day. Sunrise paints the canyon in an amber spray. Cacti and tumbleweed make up his view. Every step on this lane, his spirit renews. Mornings of promise of another quiet day. Sunrise paints the canyon in an amber spray. Cacti and tumbleweed make up his view. Every step on this lane, his spirit renews. Harmonica whispers a lonesome old tune. Stars his only company beneath the crescent moon. Tracks in the dirt fade with time's silent hand. A solitary existence across this rugged land. Lonely cowboy in Texas, where the mountains meet the sky, living out his days, letting the world pass by. No one to love, no one to forgive. A great life he's chosen, this is how he lives. Underneath the Texas sun, dust on the sage, a woman rides alone, too out to cage. Leather reins in weathered hands, rough and worn, her horse the only one who knows where she's torn. Trail of broken hearts she leaves behind, looking for peace in a world so unkind. In her saddlebags, love letters and pain, she rides on, whispering her horse's name. A Texas woman and her horse, bound by freedom, bound by force. In the desert nights they find their course. A Texas woman and her horse. Whiskey nights at old honky-tonks, where every cowboy spins her like a song. She's looking for solace, but finds the blues. Her horse waiting outside, as loyal as muse. Speaks in whispers only he can hear, through hoarse words and quiet fear. Her spirit's wild, but her heart's sore. They ride into the night forevermore. Oh, moonlight paints a silhouette on the ground. running horse without a sound. Her journey's long with miles to roam. She's seldom welcome, but she's always home. Always home. Oh, a Texas woman and her horse, bound by freedom, bound by force. In the desert nights they found their course. A Texas woman and her horse. A Texas woman and her horse, bound by freedom, bound by force. In the desert nights they found their course. A Texas woman and her horse.
Out in the fray, with the Denver sun sinking low, dust on our boots, and the cattle move slow. Lines in our faces, just old stories told. Living our lives where the west turns gold. Up at dawn's break, with the chill in the air, hearts full of grit, and the roundup to share. Whispers of wind through the sage and the pine, tales of the prairie told time after time. Dealing with cattle in Denver's raw light, sweat on our brows, making day into night. Grit in our teeth and dreams in our eyes. Life's a long ride under big western skies. Eats by the fire, under canvas and stars. Whiskey and laughter, strumming old guitars. Ghosts of the past in each timber and rail, weaving the threads of an untamed tale. Ranging the hills where the wild mustangs roam. Every sunrise, another chance to call home. Whispers of history, blending with time. In this rugged life, we find our prime. In Denver's raw light, sweat on our brows, making day into night. Grit in our teeth and dreams in our eyes. Life's a long ride under big western skies.
On the highway late at night, stars above but no moonlight. Miles and miles of endless road, lonely with a heavy load. Thoughts of home in every mile, pictures of kids with their smiles. Dreams of them now fade away as we drive through another day. I'm just a trucker with a heavy heart, so far from home it tears me apart. A life on wheels takes its toll. I'm missing my family and my soul. Wind and rain against my face, lonely nights in a distant place. Truck stops and faded signs, dreams of home keep me in line. Indie diner, cup in hand, radio's broken, old country band. tight, but it's just me in the dark tonight. I'm just a trucker with a heavy heart, so far from home it tears me apart. A life on wheels takes its toll. I'm missing my family and my soul. Indie diner, cup in hand, radio's broken, old country band. Wishing I could hold them tight, but it's just me in the dark tonight. I'm just a trucker with a heavy heart, so far from home it tears me apart. A life on wheels takes its toll. I'm missing my family and my soul. A huge truck on the road, rain keeps pouring down. Lonely driver in the night, silence all around. Wipers moving left to right, headlights pierce the mist. Cold air chills the empty seats, dreams that still persist. On a rainy day he roams, longing for the light. Through the storm he finds his way, chasing endless night. Memories behind the wheel, heavy heart and stormy haze. Miles to go before he sleeps under silver grays. Echoes from the radio softly hum the tune, swerving past the endless nights under the darkened moon. On a rainy day he roams, longing for the light. Through the storm he finds his way, chasing endless night. Memories behind the wheel, heavy heart and stormy haze. Miles to go before he sleeps under silver grays. Echoes from the radio softly hum the tune, swerving past the endless nights under the darkened moon. On a rainy day he roams, longing for the light. Through the storm he finds his way, chasing endless night. In that isolated city where the gravel meets the dust, neon signs flicker, no one left to trust. Empty streets echo, ghosts from the past. Memories linger, shadows they cast.
Bar's last call on the shattered glass floor. Jukebox playing tunes folks don't hear no more. Rusty old truck parked by the store, whispers of dreams that folks once swore.
In that isolated city where love's on the run, every heart's been broken, every deed's been done. Night settles heavy like a widow's black veil. In that isolated city where the lost still wail.
Cigarette smoke curls in the bar's dim light.
silent prayers whispered in darkest night. Old man at the counter knows every name, but no one remembers his sorrow or shame. Dusty roads stretch far, don't lead nowhere. Broken dreams scattered like debris in the air. We hold on to nothing, just echoes in the breeze. In that isolated city, ain't no one to please. In that isolated city, where love's on the run, every heart's been broken, every deed's been done. Night settles heavy like a widow's black veil. In that isolated city, where the lost still wail. In that isolated city, where love's on the run, every heart's been broken, every deed's been done. Night settles heavy like a widow's black veil. In that isolated city, where the lost still wail.
Dusty boots and old blue jeans, rolling down this stretch I've seen. The open road, it's all I own. Out here on this highway, it's my home. Mile markers flying by underneath the big blue sky. With every town I feel alone, but out here on this highway, it's my home. No roof above but the stars at night, lost in the glow of your taillight. No place to go, just a journey unknown. This endless highway, it's my home. Thunder rolling, nights begun, crickets join the engine's hum. The winding path where I've roamed, out here on this highway, it's my home. Gas station coffee in a paper cup, strangers with a life to sum up. Faces fade and then they're gone, trails fade on this highway, it's my home. No roof above but the stars at night, lost in the glow of your taillight. No place to go, just a journey unknown. This endless highway, it's my home. White lines and memories blur, the wind through my hair is a whisper. Can't hold on to what I've outgrown. Out here on this highway, it's my home. No roof above but the stars at night, lost in the glow of your taillight. No place to go, just a journey unknown. This endless highway, it's my home. Oh, it's my home.
Dust kicks up on that lonesome trail, a truck full of bulls and a driver frail. Engines growling, I feel it in my bones. The road stretches out, making me feel alone.
Iron bars rattle as the bull start to moan. Sweat drips down like a rolling stone. Headlights cutting through the midnight sky with a truck full of dreams that don't ask why. Bucking down the highway, wheels keep turning round. A hoarse voice sings softly to that gritty sound. On this endless journey, where the open winds blow, a truck loaded with bulls headed down life's hard road. The driver's hands are calloused, grip the wheels so tight. Every bump and jolt, another fight. A whiff of leather and the scent of sweat. Memories of rodeos we can't forget. Radio crackles, plays a lost country song. Every word feels like it don't belong. In this metal beast, rolling on through. The weight of tomorrow in the rear view. Bucking down the highway, wheels keep turning round. A hoarse voice sings softly to that gritty sound. On this endless journey, where the open winds blow, a truck loaded with bulls headed down life's hard road. The driver's hands are calloused, grip the wheel so tight. Every bump and jolt, another fight. A whiff of leather and the scent of sweat. Memories of rodeos we can't forget. The driver's hands are calloused, grip the wheel so tight. Every bump and jolt, another fight. A whiff of leather and the scent of sweat. Memories of rodeos we can't forget.
Sun's just rising, breaking through the morning mist. I grip the wheel with a calloused, weathered fist. In this old Peterbilt, life has shown me it's mine. Rolling miles beyond the old town, in the early light. My life is a highway, boundless and wide, with every town passing by, another heart I've cried. Freighting dreams in the trailer and hopes in the back, following that white line, keeping all on track. Trucking down the highway, never slowing down, living for the moments in each little town. Old roads and new dreams carved in the dust, in this life of a trucker that's defined by our trust. Parked at a diner where the stories unfold, with a cup of black coffee, memories retold. Every face in the glass, every tale on the breeze, we're bandits of the back roads, wild and free. Through storms and sunsets, I've seen it all. Mountains like giants, rivers that call. Every mile a story, every road a song. In this trail I travel, where I do belong. Trucking down the highway, never slowing down, living for the moments in each little town. Old roads and new dreams carved in the dust, in this life of a trucker that's defined by our trust. Trucking down that highway, never slowing down, living for the moments in each little town. Old roads and new dreams carved in the dust, in this life of a trucker that's defined by our trust.
a dusty old town at the end of the road sits a weathered saloon where the stories unload. There's a horse tied out front, all muscle and might, seen more trails and troubles than the moon's silver light. That cowboy inside, with a gaze hard as stone, he's been chasing lost dreams, always riding along. His boots worn to hell, his hat pulled down low, but it's that faithful old horse that still steals the show. That cowboy inside, with a gaze hard as stone, he's been chasing lost dreams, always riding along. His boots worn to hell, his hat pulled down low, but it's that faithful old horse that still steals the show. That cowboy's horse, strong and true, rides through the night in the sky's blue. Together they wander, never off course. Life's just a journey with that cowboy's horse. They say he's got ghosts that follow his ride. With each gallop and trot, they fall by his side. But his horse never falters, never loses pace. In that endless old chase, it's more than just grace. Through the valleys and mountains, where the wild call, under stars and shadows that stretch so tall, his horse is his anchor, his constant guide. When the world's falling down, it's there by his side. In the heart of the night, with the wind blown aside, he'll whisper a secret to the dark open sky. That horse may be silent, but those I speak upon, stronger than sorrow, where memories belong. That cowboy inside, with a gaze hard as stone, he's been chasing lost dreams, always riding alone. His boots worn to hell, his hat pulled down low, but it's that faithful old horse that still steals the show. In the heart of the night, with a wind-blown sigh,
beneath the Texan sun, the dust begins to rise. Cattle wander aimlessly beneath the pale blue skies. The ground so cracked and thirsty, it echoes every pain. Oh, the dry grasslands of Texas, they're weeping for the rain. Old man Jenkins watches with sorrow in his eyes. The crops he planted wilted, every single one dies. His hands are tough as leather, his heart is full of strain. For the dry grasslands of Texas, they cry out for the rain. Oh, the wind keeps on a-blowing, but it won't bring relief. The fields lie there in mourning, covered in their grief. Every prayer we've whispered has been whispered in vain. For the dry grasslands of Texas, they're pleading for the rain. A young
couple silently hopes beneath the moonlit night. The land that once was fertile now only knows the blight. They cling to dreams of morning where life can start again. In the dry grasslands of Texas, longing for the rain. Ghost towns and empty wells, telling tales of days gone by, when rivers used to flow and dreams could reach the sky. Now silence holds the reins in the never-ending chain. The dry grasslands of Texas, thirsting for that rain. Oh, the wind keeps on a-blowing, but it won't bring relief. The fields lie there in mourning, covered in their grief. Every prayer we've whispered has been whispered in vain. For the dry grasslands of Texas, they're pleading for the rain. Fields turn to brown. Old farmer Tom stands where the dirt road winds down. He watches the fat cattle, they're grazing till dusk. Their bellows low and mellow like an old rusty bus. In the glow of the moon, the barn silhouette stands. Hay bales are stacked neatly by hard-working hands. The air's thick with promise, a harvest, a charm, all centered around those fat cattle on the farm. Oh, hear the tales of the countryside, where the land and folks, they always coincide. Them fat cattle roam the sky full of stars, in a place where the simple life ain't too far. The kids round the table, supper steam rising slow. Mom's biscuits and gravy, a tradition they know. Windows they gaze at the herds out afar, the fat cattle their dream under Tennessee stars. See the faded photo on the mantle with pride, Grandpa's third generation, not a soul could deride the legacy of sweat, pain, and a charm in raising those fat cattle on the family farm. Seasons come, seasons go, much like an old song. The rhythm of the farmstead where roots still belong. And the world may change, bring pleasure and harm, the heart stays unchanged with the fat cattle on the farm. See the world from my truck window, people passing lost and slow, dusty roads and skies so wide, endless journey by my side. Lonely morning sun does rise, street lights fade with tired eyes, whispers through the radio, life's a show from where I go. Watching life from my truck window, stories on the wind they blow. Every face a tale to tell, rolling onward wishing well.
Highways stretch to distant dreams, rivers crossed and silent streams. Cities fade to country plains, heartbeats steady iron chains. Lonely morning sun does rise, streetlights fade with tired eyes. Whispers through the radio, life's a show from where I go. Watching life from my truck window, stories on the wind they blow. Every face a tale to tell, rolling onward wishing well. Stretched to distant dreams, rivers crossed and silent streams. Cities fade to country plains, heartbeats steady iron chains. Moonlight glows on roads unknown, miles behind where I've grown. Stars that guide me through the night, hope is found in fading light. Watches life from my truck window, stories on the wind they blow. Every face a tale to tell, rolling onward wishing well.